Hey, Lori, you want me to wake you up to do your VR tag? Lori, wake up.
Okay, I'm awake.
What do you got to do?
What have I got to do? I've got to groom the cow. Oh, I've got to milk the cat. Cook the books. Weigh the soup. I'm so busy. Jimmy? What? Okay. I'll get up. But I had the weirdest dream.
We're already recording?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you're gonna zip this a lot of this out, won't you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 So how do we want to start?
Hi, welcome to Lori Tries Life. Apologies for this. This looks like Shinola. Hi. Welcome to Lori Tries Life. Today, it's the 13th today. I'm talking to my better half, Jimmy
Hello.
Anderson Scooper. And we're doing a VR tag to Will at Atypical Tarot. We're doing the VR tag 13 questions. And you know why I love this tag, Jimmy?
This is the number 13.
Yes, and today's the 13th as well.
Yeah.
I decided to go ahead with Jimmy's insisting and do this tag. We tried to get Jimmy in, so he's asking the questions so we could see both of us, like a 60 Minutes interview, but we need a second camera and a third wheel.
Just a better camera.
Yeah. Okay, so I did jot down a little bit of notes. Everybody was freewheeling it, and I just can't be freewheeled. So, what is the first question?
The first question is, what are your favorite videos to watch?
Favorite videos to watch. Okay, aside from TarotTube, my favorite video are like physics, like quantum theory, string theory. Do you guys know about the double slit experiment? You knew. I turned you onto that.
Yeah.
That's wild. Like the Fermi paradox, all these theories, all about the universe. We've been watching a channel called The Y-File, and it's amazing, isn't it, Jimmy?
It's very good.
Tell them what it's about.
It's kind of like sci-fi, kind of a little bit of like X-Files, but done well. The guy's really good.
He does it really well.
Makes you watch the whole thing.
Yeah, conspiracies,
It's like watching
aliens.
a podcast.
We also just got turned on to another, the iceberg
theory.
conspiracy theories or frame or whatever. I like social experiments. I like to learn about sound and sound waves and how that affects us. Psychology and CERN. We all should be concerned about what's happening at CERN. CERN in Switzerland, and I think the Hadron Collider goes to a few other countries. I'm keeping an eye on it, and you should too. And then music. I love watching music videos. And then me and Jimmy like to round out the night with cups. Good old-fashioned cups. Are you going to sing it with me?
No.
Wait, what is it?
Ugh.
Huh.
Bad boys.
Bad boys. What you gonna do, Jimmy? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Okay.
Nothing, honey.
What you been drinking? Nothing, honey. Okay, or how about do you have anything on me that'll put me? Not that I know of.
These are not my pants.
These are not my pants. Okay, so as far as tarot goes on YouTube, I like to watch just plain walkthroughs, and comments as to the quality of it is fine. But I have upgraded the way that I buy tarot decks, and I will not buy a deck if I have not vetted it out on YouTube. And then, of course, I like the funny, like Tangi, Roman Biscotti, Tangi. She is just like a breath of fresh air. I just love her. She could go on with no makeup, her hair just the way it is, and she looks beautiful. It's just her intuition and her confidence is just a breath of fresh air. I like Will. Will's a good educator. I think he's a teacher, so that makes him good at educating on tarot. I like lives when they engage the audience and it's like focused in on something. I like when people take me on a walk of their town or their backyard, and I like Jimmy. I like behind the scenes, like Dawn Michelle at Boho Tarot. She is like so perfect. I really appreciate people who show me their YouTube setup because I am hopeless. And I like tours of their tarot space and their collection videos, and VR tags. Who doesn't love VR tags? Okay, so that was by far the most lengthy answer I will give. I'll let you know that.
Question number 2. What are your favorite videos to film?
Well, I have health issues that restricts me a little bit, so I like to film unboxings and walkthroughs because they're really easy to do, and with my limited energy, and by the time I get ready, I'm exhausted. So that is something that I can do pretty easily, and I love to edit. I hear people saying they hate editing. I love to edit. I edit on my phone. So I like to do stories of real life things. Like, we have a great niece, and I filmed waiting in the waiting room to when he brought the baby down from the hallway. And so I filmed all the way up to that whole night and made it a little story. So I like those kind of videos, and kind of a snippet of the day in the life of my mom I filmed. Of course, those are private, but...
Okay. What are your least favorite videos to watch?
I watched a lot of this VR tag, and many people talked about the like infighting in the tarot tube land. Maybe I'm oblivious or a little thick, but I haven't seen much of that at all. So I don't like readings or walkthroughs that are all positive. And I know if you're giving a reading, you don't want to send this person that's probably depressed into a tailspin. So I get that. I don't know. Everything can't be positive. It just smells funny. And I am guilty of unboxing where I finish flipping through and I say, I like this. Part of the problem is I don't have any experience with using the deck yet, so I could do a follow-up video, but sometimes I'm a little too positive and I could say, I don't really like this deck. So I'm taking that out on myself. And I don't like politics. Political videos always seem to reflect the person's own viewpoints and not a true divination or outlook with the cards.
Okay. Question number 4. What is your favorite part of the community?
My favorite part of the community is getting to know you, getting to know all about you, getting to know people, connecting with people is one of the favorite things that I like about the tarot community. I like when they get used to me and they feel they know me. I like that. Also is just learning. They're so open to teaching what they know. And I would love it if more people opened up about their behind the scenes, their equipment, how they use their space. Yeah. How are you at this point in the interview, Jimmy?
I am doing well.
Would you like to say anything at this point to our audience?
No, we're doing just fine.
Okay.
Everything's great.
Okay.
Question number 5. What is your least favorite part of the tarot community?
When people leave, and I know that they have to, I know that they have other things going on in their life and they want to stop and move on, but it's kind of hard. That's hard, getting to know somebody and then, saying goodbye. But that's life. That's life. And, Oh, one thing that I really, really don't like is my hair. One thing that I really, really don't like is scammers. There's this tarot tuber, her name's Ethany, and she's got lots and lots of followers, and she's made several decks, and she messaged me on Instagram and said, I like your enthusiasm in my last live. Would you like me to do a reading for you? And duh. And I looked at it, and it was her picture, and she did have a lot of followers on Instagram. I mean, not as many as, she should have, and that kind of clued me in. She had like thousands, but it wasn't her. And I texted her, and yeah, it was a scammer, and I've gotten tons of ones just like that, and it makes me sick.
Yeah.
It makes me sick to my
Lots of them out
stomach.
there. Question number 6. What motivated you to start your channel?
It's part of my name, Lori Tries Life. For many years, I was virtually bedridden, and I thought that if I don't get up and do something, I am going to die sooner rather than later. And it's more a thing with my health, and it's something that we all have to do. We all have to try, to get up in the morning, to show up for people. And if you have chronic illnesses, that's really hard to do, and you have a lot of guilt over it. It's really a very personal thing that kind of goes to my name, and that's just to hear myself talk for my own mental health, and then also if I can make anybody laugh or...
You do that.
I hope so. So that's why I started it. I don't care. I did not care. I don't think I've ever asked anybody to subscribe. I think once I did, so I could get to 100 so I could go live. But I don't care about ratings or anything like that. It's just
Fun.
For my mental health and for others.
Good.
Okay, Grandma.
Okay.
You got to see him. He's got a shawl on.
Question number 7. Who most inspires you on YouTube?
A lot of the new channels that really take a chance, that don't have hardly any followers, but they're really putting their best foot forward and trying to make positive content. I like John Ballantree. I've interviewed him a couple times. We have different views on almost everything, tarot, art, maybe politics, but he's a teacher, and he has been doing tarot for 50 years. So he inspires me because he keeps coming back. He's very interested in conveying his wealth of knowledge to other people, and he's very personal with it. He'll try to answer your specific question. I really he inspires me. Will at Atypical Tarot, he is a teacher also in real life, I believe, and I just like his style. I like the way that he does it. He inspires me, and then I just like to watch Amy at Strength Reverse. Sheila, I forget what her channel is now. Used to be Intuitive Tarot, now it's Angel Messages, maybe. Gerald is an inspiration, and like I said, Roman Biscotti and Tangi. She's always lovely to watch, just so animated and confident in her intuition. She inspires me. I can't think of Becca. I like the tags because I've learned of many channels that are that are not on the radar normally. Jane at The Seeker. Ben at Beneficial Tarot. Foolish Tarot. She kind of caters or gives a nod to the chronic illness community that also love tarot. And when we were going over these questions, you said, who'd you say? You said my grandpa.
Oh yeah.
And I said, no, honey, it's in the YouTube community. And you said, well, he was a precursor to that, and he really was.
He did lots of hot movies.
Yeah, he had that Super 8. Super 8. So he is, yeah, I'm like, okay.
Okay. Question number 8. The number one thing you would change about the YouTube tarot community?
I would like to see new partnerships.
Question number 9. The number one advice for other creators or new people that are starting a channel?
I would tell them to not take things personal, which the 4 agreements, if you don't have it,
Too bad.
no, it's a book, and I have cards. Don't take things personal. It's easier said than done. I have done the same thing. But don't take things personal. Anybody that's ragging on you, it says more about them than it does you. Don't be too hung up on your looks, which I do, and obviously I'm not. I've gotten over that. And just get out there and do it.
Keep coming back.
Keep coming back. Do what you believe in and have fun with it.
Okay.
And don't worry about the equipment. We are
Trust me.
literally taped the phone to a tripod.
Yeah, you don't want to see behind our scenes.
Yeah, you don't you don't want to see that.
Question number 10. What do you like about YouTube as a whole?
I like the fact that you can learn almost anything on YouTube. I like the wealth of knowledge, the breadth, the scope. You can learn anything on YouTube. But, yeah, just I like the fact that you can connect with people around the globe, and you can learn how to change a tire. You can learn how to...
Can you change tire?
I have. Once before.
I didn't recall.
But that's all I have to say about that.
All right. Question 11. What is a deck or divination? Did I say that correctly? Tool you use alone but don't show it online?
Probably my meditation, my prayers. I have not put online. I put one dowsing rod session online. The dowsing rods really freak me out because they are really accurate. I don't know. I don't think we should mess with the spirits unless we have a good reason.
Question 12. What is a deck that you want but won't buy because you don't support the creator or the publisher?
Should you take this one?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, so El Goliath Tarot. Christmas the year before, so Christmas of 2021, Jimmy was asking me what I wanted, and I had looked through reviews of that, and it's just beautiful. But a couple of the cards just gave me a funny feeling, and I don't know, it could be shadow work that I need to do, or, maybe sometimes a cigar is just a cigar. It just gives me bad energy. So, Jimmy jumped the gun, and buddy, he bought it right when I said the word. And I said, I hope you didn't buy that El Goliath, because I just don't want that energy. I just don't want it. He said, oops. And so you asked for a refund, you got your money, and then Mr. Goliath himself,
We didn't think the box was here.
we didn't know that the box was here.
Right.
Because it was under a whole bunch of stuff. And it may not have. It may have come right after we got the money. But at any rate, it ended up that we got the El Goliath Tarot. It's still in the box that it was shipped in. I haven't even opened that. Because he ripped my husband a new one. And he said that he stole, that Jimmy stole his property, and that, what else did he say? He just
Make me feel sorry for him.
He just really was rude times 10. It was just very unsettling, because you admitted, if I have it here, I'll let you know if I get it. We ended up sending him the money back, and we have the deck, and I've never opened it just because of his attitude, and also because of the feeling that a couple of cards there, I just have some negative energy around, and I will someday maybe trade it for the Delphi. So I believe in banning publishers or creators for certain things that you find offensive in their production, or hurts nature or animals or anything like that. I agree to doing that. It's just that I don't think I've ever gone that deep into a dive into a tarot creator's life to know that, other than the slap on the face that El Goliath gave us. But I think I've done one Kickstarter, so I think that's where it would show, is when you follow a deck from a creator's idea to finished product, and I haven't done that. So the other thing is Majestic Earth and Tarot of Delphi. I don't agree with having decks so exorbitant that you can't afford them, because it is art, yes, but after all, it's paper. It's just paper. That's ridiculous. Unless you're super rich, like we are.
Yeah. Get you two up.
The backup. So yeah, Yeah.
Question number 13 on Friday the 3rd. What has been your most memorable experience as a whole?
Another gentleman's channel said this. The first time your channel is mentioned in someone else's content, like, oh, did you see Lori Tries Life's video? It's like, oh, what?
We played that over and over again. Oh, listen,
I
talk about me.
know. Also, my name, Lori Tries Life, is getting so ingrained in me that it's part of my identity now. And this Christmas, my son-in-law and my daughter got me the sign. When I opened that and I saw that, and my son-in-law said, "We want you to know that we support you in your channel," and I just bawled because I felt like they recognized a part of me in my soul. Probably also going live. It's a little, butterflies in the stomach. All those lives just crackle with a little bit of excitement. So those are all memorable. And finding someone that I feel could be a soul sister, a soul friend. Like the first time I saw Laura Cleary, I never seen anything like her. And I thought, oh my gosh, she is me. We have to be best friends. And then of course I looked at, she's got a zillion followers and she's, yeah. And I told you about the dream I had where this girl or woman walked by me and I was saying something and she was saying something and we kind of had that realization, yeah, and then we were kind of riffing off each other with our comedy, and in that moment I thought, I have got a soul sister. I am in love. And we hugged each other, and my sister was in the dream, and she said, she's Lawrence to your Burnett, meaning she's Vicki Lawrence to my Carol Burnett. She said that in the dream.
Huh.
So my point is, it's not it's memorable when I see people that I could really click with. I don't have that, and I want that. I don't have like somebody who gets me and I get them and we're just friends. I don't really have friends, and I would like that. And I attribute that to my failing and my inability to be regular as far as content and following up, just because of my health. But Jimmy, I may leave you for a woman.
Vicki Lawrence.
Hint. Okay, so thank you, Jimmy, and I'm glad that we were able to do 13 questions.
Yay.
My favorite number on Friday the 13th.
Yes.
Thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Cut.
I'm so glad we got that finished. I hope people like it. Are you cooking something?
No, you gotta